finally made it down here to Linville Falls. There's two sets of falls up here. I'm going to back out a little bit so you can see them both. And the water runs down over here a ways to another little cascade, which we'll look at a little more closely in a minute. There's this cascade right in here, and there's another little area over there. That kind of feeds into here, and it kind of flows down there and over and around these rocks. So I'll climb up there, and then we'll get a look at that side of it. Okay, that was the cascade I was shooting at just a short while ago, and that kind of flows down through here. Comes down there a bit. Around this bend and down into there. We'll go to another overlook here in a few minutes and see what we can check out from that area. It's pretty back there. Up there, I think, is the next viewpoint. We're in a little hike too. Okay, over there's the viewpoint we were at before, and remember when I said it was going around a turn, it was spitting out? There's where it's spitting out to. I'm kind of going down this way some. Can't see too far, but there's another overlook just a little bit down the street here. We're going to go over there and check out the view from that place. It's really quite nice. And then the fall colors make it look really pretty. Okay, here we are at yet another viewpoint, another angle of the falls. And there they are coming down. And here you can actually see the path that the water takes down through the river. Below us here. Down that way. Got a lot of great fall colors, although some of the trees look like they've completely lost their leaves. We do have some pretty colors here. This is all cliff all around the falls area. View. Okay, we're hiking out from the falls now. It's really nice back in here. It's very colorful. The leaves are really changing over in this area. This is so nice everywhere. It's like splashes of color all around us. And this is a whole lot easier trail to navigate than one we were on earlier today. Has its challenges, I'll tell you. Look at all these roots that are coming up out of the ground here. If you're kind of gawking around like I do a lot of the time when I'm walking through the woods, this is very hazardous. A bunch of turkeys alongside the road over here. And we're heading up This is Highway 80, and we're going to intersect with the Blue Ridge Parkway. This is a real twisty, windy little road here, and hopefully once we get going up a little higher and the colors get a little better, we can do some more recording here. Alrighty, we are getting into the twistier, turnier portion of the road now. We're starting to gain a little bit of altitude, and we're just kind of let the GoPro run a little bit here while we travel through some of these windy little turns that we'll be heading up the mountain on. Slalom course. Kind of weaving around through here, and this isn't even the worst of it. It gets to be where there's just outright switchbacks, but it's fun, and a lot of people drive up and down here on motorcycles. Okay, we are at some of the more windier phases of this road now. It is just basically the switchbacks going up. It just zigzags to the left and to the right, and we are having a great time here, just navigating up the mountain. He goes in the Hummer, and he's limitless as to where he can go, pretty much, and what he's doing, and he's loving life on this trip. And here, we're going almost around a complete circle. If you get motion sick, this is definitely not a good route for you to be driving on, because you will definitely feel funny. Interestingly enough, they have school bus turnarounds on this road, and I am really not sure why a school bus would be coming up here in the first place, or why they would want to turn around, but they have them in different areas along this road.
Okay, we found another overlook. Oh yeah, just a pull up. There's a lot of pull up. Now that we're going slow, we can see a bunch of them, but there's a bunch of folks up here hiking and hunting. Most hunters. Still hear the dogs down there. And right here behind us, there is actually water coming out of this rock here. So it's pretty wild. All right, here we are at just another overlook, and just the wow factor is phenomenal. Just crazy beautiful up here. It's a real nice time to come up. And the sun sort of wants to crack through the clouds. pretty overcast. You can see the low-lying clouds way up there on top of the mountaintops. And they do look blue. I'll give them that. But anyway, I'm going to go down the road a little bit more. Alright, this is the view of Mount Mitchell. And there she is. Way up here. We go down the stream or I guess ridge of mountains. We'll start to see where it drops back down. It is pretty big, pretty tall. And it is getting cold. I think it's like 51, but it is windy. So this is Bald Knob Overlook, and in the very back over there, still Mount Mitchell, towering over everything. Look at this beautiful mountains. And the color is just phenomenal. And Lori's over here fighting with her camera. And she's got it. There's not a lot of traffic on the road, which is pretty nice. We're able to pull over at will. So it's Ridge Junction Overlook, 5,160 feet. Possibly this is the crest of the road. And we're right next to Mount Mitchell State Park, which we'll be coming up to probably in the next 200 or so yards. Is that Mount Mitchell over there? Yes, it is, sir. Okay, Mount Mitchell, highest peak east of the Mississippi River. Elevation 6684. There's an observation tower. Okay, so atop the observation tower, and just looking across all the different mountains all the way around us. Looks really nice. And we'll take some shots out the other side. That's the other side of the Mount Mitchell peak, or the mountain, and that's another little peak atop it. And we took some shots of it earlier, and you can see the little antennas up at the top. We're at it again. Oh, this one on Mount Mitchell, and we're on one of the little trails. This one's not too long, 2 miles down to the ranger station and then back. So we'll do that. Probably take us, I don't know, I'm guessing an hour and a half or so to make the loop. Okay, we traveled about 35 minutes down this trail, ran into a fella, and he told us there is no vistas. And there are no vistas. Just walk through the woods. Pretty deep, dark woods. There's like facing down into the sun. And then coming back up to the top of the mountain, none but woods. It's bear season. Isn't it awesome? So we just got to be careful. But the trail itself is actually pretty nice. Little steps of mud right there. Can't help it. But it's pretty. It's a pretty hike. Always way up in the front. Oops, almost slipped. But it's pretty. It's actually warmer now that we've been walking around. It was really cold when we first started, but I guess the body is warmed up some. Well, gotta go catch up to Lori. There's a Glass Mine Falls overlook. And a lot of mountains, and this actually falls down to a huge gorge down at the bottom. It's like some granite sticking out over there. Doesn't have a lot of trees growing on it. Goes on down that one. Don't do it, baby. Don't do it. Don't jump, please. Come back over here. Thank you. Oh, you don't believe me? Look. That's what she was looking at. Okay, we're coming up this little trail, Craggy Gardens Trail, and we came up to this little stream. And the water is just dripping off of there. Pretty awesome. I asked Lori to drink some, she said no. Party pooper. Okay, we're at the very top of the Craggy Gardens overlook. This is the upper overlook. Okay, there's another one that's a little bit lower. I'll try to make it to that one. Craggy Dome, and there's some more mountains over in the back with this beautiful lake on the other side. And this brings us back to the parkway and the visitor center where we were at earlier. Alright, Lori found this trail. It goes through the middle of these bushes. She says you gotta be a midget to go through it. So let's see how far she goes. Guess it wasn't such a good idea. So we found this other little overlook. And I guess that's about it for this place.